Call of Duty points are now in Infinite Warfare. If you want the best way to get free Call of Duty points, click the link down in the description, install the app, and start getting yourself some free Call of Duty points today. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. In today's video, we have some breaking leaks and news for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and this is stuff that I actually got pretty hyped about reading, and you guys probably will too when you hear it from me in today's video. There's 4 new weapon leaks. I got pictures, I got everything you guys need to know about these new weapons, so stick around in this video. If you guys could drop some likes on this thing, let's go for 2,000 likes, guys. Come on, smash that like button for the weekend, and also subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And without further ado, let's get into it. So, a user on Reddit through the game files has found some new weapons in the files of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. 4 new weapons have been found, including the VRAR-46, the Hades, or Hades, the weapon MP28, and the weapon Mini LMG. User on Reddit cautioned that in this post that these are a work in progress, meaning the developers are still editing and updating the files for these in-game. As with all the leaks, this remains unconfirmed as of now. There's no indication of when or if these weapons will go live in-game. So these are leaks. These aren't announcements. These are leaks for new weapons. Now, usually when we have leaks like this, when there's pictures and proof and stuff, they usually do come true. Things are not going to be in the game files, like new weapons, unless they're going to be putting them in at some portion of the game, unless they change their mind. Of course, you can always say, you know, we wanted to put this weapon in, but then we came up with a better idea. But let's talk about these, and let's talk about the first one here, which the first one is the VRAR-46, which what this is a full auto energy rifle, exhibits great natural accuracy at the hip due to a custom barrel action that reduces recoil, aiming down sights increases fire rate. So this one looks pretty nice. It looks like it's the opposite of the NV4 Chaos, because actually aiming down sights increases the fire rate. The VRAR-46 kind of looks like an LMG, but of course it's probably going to be an assault rifle because of the name. The AR usually would stand for assault rifle. VR, I'm not sure, but VRAR-46. This gun does look like an energy assault rifle. Looks like it comes with a grip built in or something like that, and this thing does look pretty cool. Usually a lot of the energy weapons in this game are very strong, so I wouldn't be surprised if this weapon was super strong as well. Definitely props for this. This one looks really exciting, and I hope this one does make it into the game. This one definitely looks very good. The next one we have here is the Hades. I think that's a proper way to pronounce it. It's a full auto ballistic firearm. Dual barrels and dual magazines provide both increased bullets down range as well as faster reloads. So if you look at this gun here, the bullets are coming out of 2 separate areas. Now this gun could be some sort of machine pistol, but it looks like, and what everyone's hyping up, is that this thing is the MP5K, or the MP5 from previous Call of Duty games, which it definitely does look exactly like the MP5 if you compare them side by side. This gun definitely does look very awesome. It's a full auto ballistic firearm, so it fires normal bullets, which just leads it to be even, you know, more likely as the MP5. Dual barrels and dual magazines is something that is not from the MP5. It's something that is, you know, added into this game, and that's what they do a lot of times. And most of these guns in Infinite Warfare are just guns like the Volk, for example, is basically the AK-47 turned into an energy assault rifle, or the AN-94, or whatever you want to call it. But that's what they sort of do with Infinite Warfare, and I think this weapon looks really, really dope. If this is the MP5, that would be absolutely legendary. I love that gun. In Modern Warfare 2, well, obviously COD 4 is where that gun was the best, but Modern Warfare 2 is where I love that gun as well. Next one we have here is the weapon MP28, which I'll show up on the screen. This one just says perks SMG MP28, so it's confirmed SMG. This one is obviously, it's officially called the MP28, which is a real gun, I'm pretty sure. But this gun is very similar to the PPSH from previous Call of Duty games, as well as the Sten. I'd say, you know, it's like the PPSH, but the difference between the PPSH and the Sten is that the Sten had the reload on the side of the gun, and that's from AW. PPSH has the reload down below, like we have in Black Ops 3 and in World at War and stuff like that. This SMG looks awesome. This may, because this is an SMG, that may mean that that MP5 thing is more like a pistol, because it would be weird to have 2 new SMGs, but who knows? Like the guy said, these are still work in progress. These could come out in 6 months from now, we never know. But this one looks absolutely dope. The Sten and AW, I remember that one was really awesome. I was not able to get it on my own account, but I played with it on some other people's accounts, I'm pretty sure, and that one was really fun to use. Yeah, and every time I pick it up, I get a lot of kills. And of course, the PPSH is also a strong SMG. And I myself would like to see some more SMGs in Infinite Warfare because those guns need to be better. And buffing up SMGs would definitely be something that, if you throw in more SMGs, obviously there's going to be a few that are, sneaker overpowered ones that are very good. Next gun we have here, and the final one, is the Weapon Mini LMG. This is the minigun. So this is kind of weird. Seeing this, there's a lot of debate. No one really knows. That's all the info we have. Is it's called the Mini LMG, and that picture. This thing looks like a minigun. It looks like a kill streak. It looks like either a specialist or a kill streak. I could not really see this becoming a normal gun. It does say LMG though, which makes it believed to be an LMG, which I could kind of see because in Call of Duty Ghosts, which was Infinity Ward, his last Call of Duty game, they had the chainsaw, which was essentially a minigun. In normal gun form, in LMG form. I think we could see something like that with this gun, but this thing also could, they've said they're going to be updating score streaks in different ways.